Minister, thank you very much for your time, first of all. This Council of Europe conference hosted by Cyprus comes at a significant moment in terms of the state of digital technologies and the media, artificial intelligence and freedom of expression and democracy. I wanted to ask you, what is your perspective on where we stand on these things?
Well, I think it is acknowledged by all that technologies, disruptive technologies such as AI, are reshaping the way we live, the way we interact, the way we communicate, with the way we share information. And these disruptive technologies can be a blessing and a curse depending on how we exploit them. In particular, the media industry is being reshaped because now is called to live up to a very important challenge that is not just a technological challenge. It's a societal challenge and an economic challenge as well. Simply because media is not just now articulating or processing information. They have access to huge data. This data needs to be converted into information. And from information, the media is presenting it to the people as a form of knowledge. Is that a real knowledge? Well, you need to be able and equipped to really exploit this information and convert it into knowledge. And this is a double-edged knife. It can go towards the wisdom direction or towards the anarchy and violation of democracy and violation of the expression of expression rights and interests.
Right. Well, exactly on that. What is the balance that governments need to strike in terms of protecting citizens on the one hand and media plurality, but also in promoting innovation?
Very interesting. Well, fortunately, we Europeans have a very important lighthouse that guides our way forward. All human beings are equally entitled to be treated with respect and fairness, both in the analog and in the digital world. The existing rights and values of Europe apply regardless of our means of communication and irrespective of the use of analog, digital, hybrid, or any other format of information processing. Our common core foundations, such as the rule of law, our concern on and respect of human dignity, the right to autonomy and the shared ethical values must prevail in the digital world. European democracy must be protected for both disinformation and outright attacks on elections, as an example, with due respect for the freedom of expression. All citizens should be able to verify the authenticity of online information, websites and applications. Everyone, especially children and young people, need the best possible protection from malicious cyber activity like cyberbullying, mobbing or grooming. We strive for a digital transformation in which every person recognizes the fundamental rights in this context. And I think that we are privileged as Europeans that our shared fundamental values like respect of others, transparency, privacy and the authenticity of information form the cornerstone of all interactions, including in the digital sphere.
Right. Well, in that context that you've described, there is also, you mentioned disinformation, you mentioned elections. There is the element of media literacy, of digital literacy. Where do you think we stand in terms of educating our publics, in terms of what they have to face in these challenging times?
That's a very interesting point because you see, we live in this knowledge society or knowledge and information society. And the way we create, process, filter information is very different from the past. In fact, our children are digital natives. We are digital immigrants. We immigrated from the analog to the digital world. So there is a new set of competencies, skills, and that is the responsibility of the government, of academia, families, the society, to educate our youngsters so that they are able to be processing information the right way and make sense, and be able to identify which information is misinformation and which is information is the right information to be processed and absorbed, and convert this information to knowledge, and from knowledge to wisdom. So there is a new need for competency, and all this is rooted on our capacity and capability to make interpretation for data. And data is the raw material. Wisdom and knowledge is the higher level. So how we move from data to wisdom, there is a whole human process to follow, and this process is not a technological challenge. It's a societal challenge, and governments and society, but above all the media, because they are the ones who process the information most intensely. They need to be able to do the right thing and process it in the right way.
Right. Well, it seems that the conference has a whole range of things to address. And I wish you luck in hosting and chairing the process.
It's a privilege to host this very important conference, and we look forward to exchange ideas, share values, and harden the principles, the European principles, for the good of information processing and through the media.